Well, good afternoon. We are live from Vincol, and most welcome Daniel and Marcelo, or Reta as we know you. Welcome to Vincol.
Thank you for inviting me and for inviting Viñedos de Alcohuaz from Chile.
My pleasure, and hi to you, Daniel.
Hi, Marcus. Thank you very much for arranging this. It's an honor for us, and we're looking forward to start it.
And my pleasure. And actually, I would like to start to say congratulations, because Viña de Alcohuaz has been elected or voted to the 25th best vineyard in the world, number 25. Big congratulations.
Thank you very much, Marcus. Yeah. It's an important recognition for us. Well, this is of course related to how the experience in the vineyard is, and Reta, Marcelo, and the family have been working on this since 2005. So it's an important recognition for us, and we're proud of it.
Did you have a big party or to celebrate?
yeah, sort of.
Not yet. Yeah.
Not yet.
But today, besides talking about the vineyard and the recognition, we're here to talk about a special wine, because last Friday in Sweden, one of your wines was released on the Monopoly as in the temporary assortment. So this is the wine we're going to talk about today. So where to start? Where is it from? Where's the vineyard?
The vineyard, it's in the Andes Mountain. It is at in between 1,700 meters than 2,200 meters altitude.
So we are very high up.
Yeah, it's one of the highest in the world. I don't know, maybe top 5, sure. And winter time normally snow. And
like in Sweden.
Yeah, normally we have 1, 2, 3 times with snow, and summertime normally it's blue, clean sky. 300 days, blue, clean sky. A lot of observatory in this area for look at the stars. You know, it's very clean skies, and that's the place.
And how long have you been growing grapes in this high altitude remote area?
Yeah, I started in 2005, and we tried some grapes. At the beginning, we put some Bordeaux in the area, because the problem is we it's not hot.
Okay.
But it's a lot of, because we are more close to the sky. For that, Cabernet Merlot, Cabernet Franc is not good. For that, we move for grapes like Syrah, Cariñena. You know, we have a little of Touriga Nacional, this kind of grapes.
Okay.
Yes.
You broke up a little bit, but we understood that you have been experimenting with a couple of different grapes over the years, correct?
Yeah. We it's experience. In Chile, we have our own grapes, like in Spain, in Italy, France. You know, in general, is introduced grapes. And Syrah, this wine Tococo is Syrah, and why we produce Syrah is because it's a very pure granite white soil in altitude, not warm climate, a little bit cooler climate, and we have a very interesting Syrah. For me, it's for the consumer. I think it's very technical, but for me, produce pleasure, huge pleasure.
I've been cheating a bit, but so I poured some of it in my glass. Can I try it immediately before we go on?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah. Normally, Elqui produce a wine. It's a fruity, but not really huge fruit. But it's very important in the mouth. It's dry and a good freshness. And it's important because we don't have too much alcohol. It's not high wine, because in Elqui we don't have a high temperatures, and the other things is fresh and it's good for combinate with. If you put
agree.
it's amazing. And another thing, it's you put a bottle for 4 person and drink all the bottles and take another one. It's good for both, for the consumer.
Let's see, but I agree with you. Very fresh, very nice acidity, very fruity, almost crunchy, and very, very nice texture. I really love this. Of course, I'm a Syrah fan, but extremely fresh. That's my first impression.
Yeah.
And what do you say, Daniel? Is this your favorite or Syrah?
It's definitely one of my favorites. Yeah, the Togogo it was initially my favorite wine when I first approached Alcohuas in 2018. Reta showed me the wines, and Togogo was a lovely wine, and it still is. I really like its structure. I like its tannins, the intensity of it, and of course how it expresses and represents the place of Alcohuas.
Yeah, and tell me, Togogo, what does it mean? Because there's a small bird on the label. Does it have any connection? Sorry for my language skills here.
Yeah. Well, the Togogo is it's a common bird that we found in the vineyards. It's like Reta always says that it's like the road runner bird, because it only runs, it doesn't fly, so it gives kind of jumps, and it falls down and keep running. And that's the Togogo. Is a fun bird, and it's commonly seen in the property in Alcohuas.
Cool. And Reta, you made, it says 8,172 bottles of this wine, and we're having the vintage 2020 now.
Yes.
So tell us, when do you pick this? How do you make this lovely wine?
Yeah, it's the winemaking. Normally, Elqui, we pick the grapes early in comparison with the middle part of Chile, or Maipo, other places. For that, normally we start to pick these grapes in February, and February 7. But we put a little touch of Petit Syrah in this blend, a little touch. It's pure Syrah, but I put a little touch of Petit Syrah because 2020, there are not too much freshness, and I like the freshness in this place. For that, 15% is Petit Syrah. And this Petit Syrah is picked in the 16 March. It's more than 1 month more later. And what is the reason? Is because Syrah is at 1,700 meters and Petit Syrah is at 2,200 meters. More altitude, you pick the grapes more late. Okay. That's one thing. And the other is 100% of the wine is whole clusters. It's not the stems, it's whole clusters inside, and it's punched down with the feet because we don't use tank, normal tank. We use a lagar. Lagar is like a swimming pool, but not tall. And you put all the grapes inside and punch down with the feet. The wines make like that. And after fermentation, you take the free run and put in a tank for gravity. Press the skin and put all together, free run and press of the wine press, and decanting and putting food ref for almost 2 years. That's the idea. I don't use never yeast or enzyme or tartaric or nothing. Even in the crushing and fermentation, I don't use sulfur, zero. Okay. I'm use sulfur at the end for protect before to put in the bottle, but I don't.
Got it. Yeah. No, I think this. Sorry, that's why it's so fresh. Also, not only, but I think that helps the freshness a lot, I guess. Now I think we lost Reta for a second, or he froze at least.
Yeah, he's frozen.
He will be back in a second, I guess. So from these 8,000 bottles, do you know, Daniel, how many are available in Sweden, or how many that was available in Sweden?
Yeah, actually, well, we sent about, let me reconfirm that, but it's almost 2,000 bottles available in Sweden.
That's a lot. We're very fortunate to have so many bottles since you have that limited production. And this was released on Friday, exactly. As I said.
And that's because we wanted to. Well, Sweden has always been an important market for us. We have been working on it with our importer, with Tuesday Wine, and they have been, of course, doing a great job in Sweden. So yeah, we wanted to allocate a larger stock for Sweden, and we're confident it will probably be a successful launch.
Yes, and now Rita is back. We lost you for a second, but now we can hear and see you. But thanks for taking us through the process of the wine. A silly question from my side. Since this place is quite on a high altitude, I don't know if it's very remote, but it must be difficult to bring the wines all the way to Sweden from such a remote area, or?
¿Qué preguntabas, Daniel?
The vineyard is such a high altitude, it's such a high up in the mountains, in the Elqui Valley.
Sobre la dificultad para llevar el vino a
Suecia. Yes, yeah, but today it's not really difficult. Transport to Elqui to Sweden, yeah, but you know, we have a very good road, very good transport, no problem.
Perfect, because you should bring more wine to Sweden. Then I'm happy.
But you know, if the people want to visit Elqui, it's not only wine. It's 300,000 people visit the Elqui Valley every year, because it's a very touristic, mystic, a lot of energy, monk, river. It's good for clean your head. I think it's a good option for Sweden people. Obviously, we're waiting for you in the Elqui Valley. We have a very nice house.
I agree that more people need to clear their heads, and so that's a good thing. But you also have other wines, not only the Tococo. You had before Roux, I think, and also Grus. Sorry for the pronunciation.
Yeah.
But every now and then you have wines into Sweden, so Swedish consumers can enjoy.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, we our export portfolio is 5 wines. Between those, we have the Grus, in which we start. The Grus is a blend of all the varieties we have in the vineyard, and then we have the Tococo wine that you're tasting, and then we have Cuesta Chica Garnacha. It's a very interesting Garnacha from Alcohuas. We also have a Cariñena that is called Pingo Pingo, and we have the Roux, and the Roux is like the top wine of Alcohuas. It's also a Syrah-based blend that we are hoping to have soon in Sweden, probably after the Tococo listing in Systembolaget. We're looking forward to have the Roux also listed in Systembolaget.
That's great, and you can see when I taste it again, the Tococo, it's that freshness, the crunchiness. It's, I believe you. You can probably have more than one bottle.
Yeah. Yes.
Good. So 379 kroners. There are still bottles available in Sweden, so I hope more people will discover them and this. And as you say, Elqui Valley sounds like something really something to plan to go to.
Great. We are waiting for you and all the people.
Good. One final question I have, and I think you said it, Rita, before, but what do you eat with this? What's your preferred, if you have to eat?
I like pasta. When it's spicy, it's good. okay, and well balanced with different kind of meat, especially when you have like a fat inside, like Wagyu, like Kobe beef. You know, because this kind of meat for me is a little bit more sweet, and the wine is more freshness. You have a very well balanced, and morcilla, Spanish, you know, morcilla. I don't know too much about the Sweden food, but it's this kind of food for me. It's okay. Good cheese with like Roquefort, strong cheese. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Sweet, strong, and the balance with the freshness, with the aromas, the purity. That's good.
I like the pasta. We eat pasta, maybe not every day with Wagyu, or Kobe beef, but it's a good recommendations. How about you, Daniel? What do you eat with the tokoko?
Well, I would like very much a tokoko with a barbecue. I think, yeah, barbecue meat. Probably that will be my favorite pairing.
I'll drink to that. And this is 2020, and I think my personal taste, this is ready to drink. This is perfect. Yep. Would you keep it longer, or?
Yeah, but, I believe the project is new. We started in 2005, but when you have freshness, it's the life of the wine, long life.
Yeah.
For that, if you want to drink now, it's fresh and it's outstanding. But I believe if you take a one box, put in your cava for 10, 15 years, the wine is outstanding. This wine is for keep. It's the life of the wine is this.
Then I need help from someone to really hide it from me, if you understand what I mean.
Yeah,
cool.
That's a problem.
It's a great wine. I hope many people discover it. I hope we can meet in Elqui Valley and drink it. And also, again, congratulations on the 25th place on the, what is it called, Vineyards of the World, or best vineyards in the world?
World's best vineyards of the world.
I got all the words wrong, but the right words.
No worries, Marcus. That's okay.
Cool. Then I wish you a nice evening. Unless you have any other recommendations that I forgot to ask about, or things.
Well, I think most of it is already said, but I wanted to reinforce the message that you're all welcome to visit us in Elqui. You can, for example, whenever you travel to Chile, you can take a flight from Santiago to La Serena Airport. Mm-hmm. And then from La Serena, you have to drive about an hour and a half or 2 hours towards the mountains. And that's where Alcohuas is. And it's a beautiful place. It's very special, very powerful, lots of energy and clear skies, as Reta said. And you're all welcome to visit us whenever you travel down south.
I would bring everyone.
Very, very important. You're in Sweden, you have a lot of winter time. I recommend summertime. Summertime, it's January, February, and December. That's a good time. If you're visiting middle of June, it's like Sweden. Not good idea for you. Maybe.
Okay. But it's perfect. Our winter is January, February, March, so then it's perfect to go south. And yeah,
great.
And just for the Swedish viewers, then this is available in Systembolaget number 90180, and at 379 kronas in the temporary assortment. So if you want a bottle, you need to run, or we said a case or 2 cases, one to hide, one to drink. But thanks a lot for joining, and good ambassadors for Elqui Valley, definitely. And I hope to see you there, basically. Take good care.
Bye-bye.
Thank you.
See you.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Take care.
Bye. Ciao.